Whoa, whoa. It's okay. I'm a flat range LARPer. Okay. But what type of flat range LARPer are you? You don't even know. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Well, lady and gentlemen. Today we're gonna ask a question me and my buddies get when we kind of sit around and talk about stuff that we're not qualified to talk about, and it's what is tactical and how far down the tactical ladder, prestige tree ranking can you go and still be efficient? To make this interesting, I decided I'm gonna go as low as I can go with the equipment I have. So to set the standard, I have a AR15, kind of bog standard, 16-inch barrel. I mean, there's not much you can say about an AR-15. They're everywhere, they're ubiquitous. It's a great civilian sporting rifle, great combat rifle. You can make it as accurate or as fast and light as you want. You can bling it out. It's just a great platform, a lot of modularity. I would definitely say an AR platform is the definition of tactical. And then for my sidearm, I just have my Glock 22, nothing too fancy. Now, I was thinking, you know, what is the lowest tech I could go? Sticks and stones, that doesn't make a good video. Bow and arrow, don't have one. Flintlock rifle, once again, don't have one. Definitely need to get one. Black powder rifle, once again, need to get one. Don't have one. I just think they're kind of fun and cool. So the lowest I can go is probably a single shot, breech action, 12 gauge shotgun. I have no idea how old this is. This was, as I understand, purchased from Sears and Roebuck, made in Brazil at some point, and it's just a kind of a bog standard wood furniture single shot. Like, you don't even want to shoot skeet with this thing because you need at least 2 shots to shoot skeet effectively. But I figure this is about as untactical and as low tactical as I could go. So that's going to be my long gun to run some drills in. And then I have a special treat for the sidearm. Unfortunately, I do not have a holster. I don't believe any holster has ever been made for this. This is the Cabre Ducktown FMJ single shot breech action 410 or 45 long Colt. They Cabre are no longer in business. I wonder why. I've test fired this thing once. It's not that bad if you're shooting buckshot out of it. However, I will say there's a problem if you're loading this with a 410 shotgun shell. There is no way to have the round extract as you open it. To this date, I've only been able to get it out by getting my multi-tool, getting under the lip and pulling it out. Also, I will be going very gingerly with this weapon as I cannot get the safety to engage. And everything I read online, it warns that you do not want to load this thing with the safety off because it just kind of goes off. Maybe you accidentally hit the trigger and it goes off, or if the hammer is down, this is the other problem, and you put it into battery too quickly, there is a chance, depending on whatever, that you're going to strike the firing pin hard enough to set off the firing pin, and then your super ergonomic hand cannon will go off. Alrighty, the first drill we're going to do is a bill drill, but I will only be doing 5 rounds as my handy dandy ammo carrier only holds 4 and I'll have 1 in the shotgun. So just to keep it as fair as possible, that's what we're going to do. All right. .161. Not great, not horrible, but you know what? We'll take it. Up next, we have the Brazilian-made Sears and Roebuck purchased shotgun. It's going to be slow. Start from the low ready. Total time, 5 shots, 36.84 seconds. So, I think it's fair to say that the shotgun's a little slower. It's also much harder to reload. Limited ammo capacity definitely doesn't help it. The next drill is going to be 1R1, so 1 shot reload, 1 shot. I'm going to start from low ready because I do not have a holster for the hand cannon. First shot, 106, a little slower. Total time, 4:63. And honestly, it's a pretty slow time. But first take, baby. Alrighty, now comes probably the sketchiest part of this entire operation. Yeah. We'll see how fast this goes. I don't have high hopes. And like I said, I'm going to be very safe because I can't put this thing on safety, and the trigger is it's really easy to hit. Well, first take didn't work. This camera overheated. Apparently cameras get hot when they're all black and in the sun for an hour. Luckily I don't overheat because I'm a man. So this should be faster than my first run, but I don't have high hopes. And I'm not going to tell you what the first run is so I don't ruin the suspense. It's all about the experience. So, just to reiterate, I am going to be very ginger on how I load this thing as I cannot put it on safe. I want to start the low ready because I do not have a holster, just like I started with the Glock. Put that back, protect that. All right, she is locked in. Alrighty. Light fire. Like I said, no way to extract around. Pull it back, lock it in. All right, well, it was better. I fired off 2 shots in 20.98 seconds. Yeah, and I had 2 light strikes. And like I said, one of the design flaws is there is no shell ejection mechanism when the breech is open. So that's why you have to have your handy dandy multi-tool pull the shell out. And I'm not too worried about scoring the mating surface here. So that was kind of fun. I think the question we were trying to answer is how far down the tech tree can you go and still be proficient? And I think it's kind of obvious. Breech action shotgun, breech action Derringer pistol, probably not the route you want to go if you're trying to be tactical. But then we have to look at the definition of the word tactical. It means employed by military forces. Has a military force somewhere employed a breech action weapon? More than likely, especially if you take a look at guerrilla factions doing things that need to be done. More than likely somebody has gone into a conflict with a single shot breech action shotgun, and I can honestly say I feel sorry for them. But if it's all you have access to, if you live in a very oppressive state that doesn't allow you to have whatever firearm you need, desire, and have the God-given right to have, I mean, I guess it's better than a stick. But I wouldn't want to be in a situation where I needed a firearm and only have these 2 options. Basically, you're down to a little bit faster than black powder or musket. Would I go out of my way to buy a single barrel breech action shotgun? Probably not anymore. Knowing what I know now, I'd at least want a double barrel so I could shoot skeet with it, have that follow-up shot. But I got 2 shotguns for 50 bucks back in the day. Kind of hard to beat that. Would I go out of my way to buy the Cabre FMJ Ducktown, Tennessee? Absolutely not. It is, I will probably never shoot this thing again. It will more than likely get thrown in the back of a safe and just be kind of a gee whiz thing to show my friends. The fact that It's never tried to get the shell to come out. I've always had to use a tool to dig in there and pull it out. 3 out of the 4 times I've fired it, I've had a light strike and had to recock it and fire it. So I wouldn't go out of your way to get this unless you just wanted an absolutely silly little Derringer. But on that, on tactical, if all you have is antiquated tech, you have to remember the saying, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, it's about the fight and the dog. And if you train with anything, you can become deadly. And protect yourself, protect your loved ones. Thanks for hanging out. If you like this kind of content, let me know. If you think that a breech action shotgun and pistol is the perfect tactical combination, get down in the comments and let us know, and we can have a nice little discussion about that. And I will see you guys next time.